Hello everyone, this is Jeff, your friendly neighbourhood applied linguist. Recently, this comic here, The Death of Doctor Strange, Bloodstone #1, has been getting a lot of attention because it features the first appearance of a character called Lyra Bloodstone, the sister of Elsa Bloodstone and Cullen Bloodstone. Her story goes that thousands of years ago, her father made a pact with the gods. He would be given the power to defeat his enemy, but would need to sacrifice his daughter. So Lyra was sealed away in a stone and sent out into space, where she spent thousands of years. In this comic, we see her return to present-day Earth and meet her sister and her brother. Now, I'm not going to go into all of the details about how and why this happened or the history of the Bloodstone family. If you're interested in that, you can check out the comic or head over to the Marvel website or Wikipedia and read up on the biographies of these characters. What I found most interesting about this comic is that at one point, Lyra's brother asks her, how is it possible that she's able to speak present-day English after spending so long sealed away in a rock in space? Lyra responds that she was able to listen to things like radio broadcasts, prayers, and magic spells. So could she learn English just from listening to these things? Well, research into second language acquisition tells us that to learn another language, you need 3 ingredients: exposure to the language, opportunities to use the language, and feedback on your learning. Exposure means that you need to hear and see the language used around you in your environment. Practice using the language means that you need opportunities to use the language in real-life interactions or communication with other people. Feedback on your learning means that you need somebody to point out your mistakes. So, did Lyra have these 3 ingredients while she was sealed away? She certainly had exposure. She said so in the comic and tells us some of the things that she was able to listen to. However, she didn't have the other 2 ingredients of opportunities to use the language and feedback on her learning. So it's unlikely that she would emerge from the stone speaking proficient present-day English. She probably would have been able to pick up some words and phrases from listening to radio broadcasts, etc., but without the other 2 ingredients of opportunities to use the language and feedback on her mistakes, she wouldn't have emerged as a proficient speaker. So in this case, this comic book explanation of language learning doesn't match with what we know about how languages are learned. So what explanations of language learning have you come across in your comic book reading? Let me know down in the comments. I'll also be making more videos like this as I come across explanations of language learning in my own reading. If there's something that you think I should look at, or maybe you have a question about something, you can let me know that down in the comments as well. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe and share it. Until next time, this is your friendly neighbourhood applied linguist signing off.